Can you give me a trespass in writing?
Do you want to be cited with trespassing?
I don't want to be cited, but I'd like you to.
But again, what she's telling me is not right, you know, so she needs to understand that.
What?
Tonight, we're heading to Denver, Colorado, where what started as a simple camera tour quickly turned into a confrontation over filming, trespassing, and constitutional rights. These officers and security staff may have gone too far when questions about filming turned into demands, warnings, and threats of removal. In this video, originally recorded by the creators behind this audit, we'll watch a tense encounter unfold as an auditor stands his ground and forces everyone involved to answer one important question. Does exercising your rights automatically make you suspicious? Before we begin, be sure to support the original channel. Their work helps educate the public about civil rights, government accountability, and public interactions. You'll find their link in the description below. Go subscribe, follow their work, and let them know that ID Refusal Cops sent you. We believe knowledge is power, and we love civil rights. Stay until the end because this encounter takes several unexpected turns, and by the time it's over, you'll almost certainly have an opinion about who was right, who was wrong, and what should have happened next.
What are we filming?
Yeah. What are you doing?
A couple of the nicest cops in Denver right now.
Cool.
No, we're just walking around making a little video about the
area?
I have to remember how to say it properly. Avenues of Northfield.
Okay.
It's better than how I would say this.
Yeah. You gotta like really put some thought into it.
Right on, right on.
So yeah, we're just kind of like going business to business and chatting it up with people and seeing what's good.
Right on.
Getting yelled at by security, I'm sure they told you.
Yeah, we're just checking you out.
They don't want to do it. We were just curious ourselves. So.
Oh, but I'm sure they called you, right?
Yeah.
They did, but they said we don't need to talk to you. We're just curious. So
Right on.
For a private,
Let them know we were all good.
You're doing it for a documentary, or what are you? What
YouTube.
Are you doing? YouTube. Okay.
Yeah, I'll give you a card.
Yeah, if you do, that'd be great. Okay, right on. Okay. Okay, right on.
So basically, what we do is this is my son.
Okay.
Ben,
My name's
nice to meet you guys.
Tyler.
Nice to meet you, Tyler.
Joel,
pleasure to meet you. We travel around the country. We go to downtown areas, business districts, and shopping centers, and just visit with people and have a good time and put it up on YouTube. People like to watch it.
Exactly. Sounds like a cool project.
Yeah, it is very cool. Yeah, 7 years.
7 years.
7 years. I just put up my this video will be 501.
Nice.
I just put up my 500th video.
Congratulations.
Yeah. How about you guys? You enjoying the law enforcement biz in Denver? Right on.
Cool.
Okay.
Cool. Very cool. No, it's a good place. Yeah. So that's
You guys had no problem with security, or what happened?
Yeah, what happened?
The first security guard came up to me and said that they don't allow people to film here because it's private property.
Which technically it is, but it's publicly accessible.
Right.
So you can walk in here.
Right. Yeah, we did our homework. We did our
I
research.
figured you did, and we did ours, so we have no issue.
Oh, right on. Cool.
Cool.
Yeah. So then we left it at that. She asked me if I could go to the management office.
Okay.
Told me where it was and I said, yeah, I'm making my way that way. I'll see what I can do. And then another security guard came. This one over here, she's upset. She's a badass, man. Watch out for her. Yeah. So she told me that this is private property. I have to go. She's calling the police, the whole thing. So.
All right.
Didn't heat me up or cool me down. I just kept doing what I was doing. And
Right on.
I figured if I saw you, you'd find me.
We have no issue.
Yeah, right
No
on.
issue.
Cool.
Right on. We'll let her know.
Well, look out for your video.
Yeah, appreciate
Hopefully we're
it.
on it.
That's cool.
I need their information because the general manager will let them abandon trespass things.
Not happening. I'll answer for him. How's that?
Do you have any policy that states they can't? Like,
This
film
is
on the
private
property?
property.
I know, but publicly accessible.
This is private property.
Okay.
So privately for the law.
Do you have your information so we can do everything on there? Cool. Meet you back in the office.
Now I need their information because I need them there first before
Okay.
Not happening.
That's fine.
What this is, I'm sure you guys are fully aware, but I guess this security guard here isn't aware. This is a de facto downtown, right? Northfield doesn't have a downtown. And that's why they have all these signs up saying the modern day Main Street, gathering place. They have benches all around for people to sit, public bathrooms. There's a police substation in here. And the case law would be Bach v. Westminster Mall.
What do you
And I'm sure you're aware of that.
No.
It's private property with public access, ma'am. And I'm not trying to give you a hard time, but you have to know the rules.
What do you need from me?
Just give us a second and work it out, okay?
Well, you can to my general manager, so that he understands.
Okay. Okay.
See, I told her she wasn't nice. She just wants to see me a little bit.
Supervisor, just make sure all that's set up. Okay.
I can even to the general manager.
Yep, I'm just gonna call my supervisor, make sure we're all good, and we'll get going one step. All right, thank you.
Did you guys actually look up Bach v. Westminster? You familiar with it? And I don't want to give her a hard time. I'd love to have a conversation with her just like I'm having with you, but she was nasty with me before. She wasn't being very nice. And I got to tell you, we've been having a wonderful day out here. It's nothing but positive, wonderful interactions with people all day. People have been inviting us into their businesses, promoting their business.
What places have you gone to?
Everywhere. We only have this little bit left and we're done.
That's it?
We've gone through the whole everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you know too, the Constitution of the state of Colorado affords me more right to be here than the U.S. Constitution does. I just feel like she should be a little more open and receptive to finding out what the reality of the situation is and going with that.
I don't know why she's got to get so emotional about it too. Wouldn't you just check and see if we're doing anything wrong or not and go about your day?
Yeah, they just had, not necessarily you guys, they just had issues prior, so they're cracking down.
Well, I'll tell you the truth. You seem like a very nice police officer. I'm not trying to blow any sunshine. You're really very professional. But I've dealt with some terrible police officers. I'm not going to take that out on you here today. Case by case basis, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You said you guys can check the assessor's map. This is private property.
Everybody understands it's private property, man. That's not the issue.
The atmosphere changes instantly. One side sees private property, the other sees a location functioning like a public downtown. The auditor invokes constitutional protections and warns officers about potential liability. This moment highlights the tension between property rights and expressive activity under the First Amendment. Cases involving publicly accessible private spaces have generated significant legal debate across multiple jurisdictions.
So, because you are on private property, right, they can trespass you if they don't want you here. Doesn't matter the rhyme or reason, they can tell you to move on, okay?
Even though I'm involved in a constitutionally protected activity, I'm a member of the press and I'm exercising my right to free press.
It is private property,
Right.
Okay?
You sure you want to go that route?
Yeah, I contacted my supervisor.
Okay. I mean, no, that's fine with me.
Just
I
to
don't
confirm, this is part of
Yes,
your
this is
private property, so you're going to court, you can say, prove this is
No,
private.
going to court, she's going to lose, and so are you. You're going to lose your qualified immunity. I'm placing you on notice right now that you're violating my constitutional rights if you ask me to leave. And I will leave. I'm not going to give you a hard time, but that's the way it is. I'm putting you on notice that you're violating my constitutional rights. You're going to lose your qualified immunity, and you're going to be subject to the lawsuit. Unfortunately, you're a nice guy. I don't even want to go that route. But I just hand these things off to my lawyer and move on with my life.
100%.
So it's up to you what you want to do. Ball's in your court. I'll play along however you want.
It's their call.
Your call.
It's private property, and I'm going by what my general manager.
You're trespassing.
I'm waiting for him to bring it back to me.
So you guys are going to back her up on the trespass?
Should really take a look at that.
Enforce it?
It's private property.
Should really take a look at that Bach v. Westminster.
Can I show you something that's going to cause you a problem in court? If you're interested, if you're not, it doesn't matter to me.
Sorry, Scott.
Woof.
No,
You know I'm right.
I'm aware.
You know I'm right, but you got to do what your sergeant's telling you to do. I get it. But you're going to put yourself in a bad situation. You don't have to follow unlawful orders. Just remember that. I've been down this road before. You know the whole story. You know where it's going to go. And you know what's going to happen. And if you want to have a private conversation with her and try to have her save herself a world of hurt, I'll walk away for a minute. Yeah, you might want to never do this again. You might want to quit your job because you're no good at it, honestly.
Cool.
You should have stayed personable at least. I mean, I understand if you have a job to do and you're given orders to do something, but you don't have to be rude about it. Especially when you're wrong, but we'll figure that out.
This place has every criteria of the case law.
It meets every criteria. This is a de facto downtown. Northfield doesn't have a downtown. You can't trespass somebody from a downtown unless they're breaking the law. This is a public access sidewalk that I'm on right here. You know that is. That's what you said when you got here. So that's a little disappointing. Dude, this is like such 101 case law in the state of Colorado.
This is the moment many viewers focus on. An officer asks whether the auditor has identification, but the conversation immediately shifts to the trespass issue. In the United States, identification requirements vary by state and circumstance. The key legal question is often not whether someone possesses ID, but whether the officer has lawful authority to require it. Notice how both sides carefully position themselves for what could become a future legal challenge.
All right, do you have your IDs on you?
ID for what?
So they want you trespass from the property.
Oh, if you want me trespassed, I'll leave.
Okay, perfect.
All right.
Can we get your IDs though? We're talking
No,
to you, we're documenting this.
You can document. Just put me down as good citizen that got wronged today. The guy that's going to be on the other side of the courtroom. I really am sorry that you're going this route, and I know you're making a mistake. He does.
Okay, again, we
It's just
with our
it's,
sergeant.
Yeah, sergeants make mistakes too.
Okay.
It's okay.
That's our property rights.
And I don't need your paperwork. I'm out. You have a good day. I'll be finding out your name. I've got your information. You people have a good day. You sure that's what you want to do, right?
So if you
We're done?
If you look, we are exactly right here.
Yep.
This is my property.
They don't realize it's not a property line dispute.
We know that this is private property. The Constitution of the state of Colorado gives me a right to be here.
Tell me.
Correct. If it's private property, they cannot put it in private property per stop.
Per their policy, which is not law, which you cannot enforce. You're not policy enforcers, you're a law enforcement officer. Especially when their policy violates the Constitution of the state of Colorado, which it does, and the laws. So just tread carefully. I will leave if you tell me to leave, but you're making a big mistake. I promise you. I don't care what happens to her. I don't want to see you guys get in trouble. We were having a good conversation until she got here.
You want to chat over here real quick? All right. Thank you.
I'll wait for you.
Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah, what company is this? Citadel.
They were totally on our side. They know we're allowed to be here, 100%. Probably so does their sergeant, but he's deciding to try to go a different route with it. I don't know how it's going to end up. I know that if they do make us leave, they're going to make a huge mistake, and I honestly hope they don't do that. I hope they come to their senses, figure out what's going on, follow state law, follow the state constitution, and do what the right thing is to do. And Watchman's right. I just remembered, he just pointed out to me, there is no qualified immunity for these guys in the state of Colorado. So hope they do the right thing. Stand by.
Perfect. So they're requesting that you leave, and that's going to be the end of it. There's going to be nothing further on this, okay?
So is it a request that I leave, or am I being trespassed?
You're not being trespassed right now, no.
Okay. Well, if it's a
You're
request,
not being charged, let me clarify, you're not being charged with trespass, okay?
so you just asked me to do you a favor.
Why can't we trespass?
You can't trespass because it's against the law and it's against the Constitution of the state of Colorado. Period. Dot. End of story. That's why you can't trespass.
Can we,
So respectfully to you guys, hey,
I want to
officer,
talk to my partner real quick.
respectfully to you,
Yeah.
if you're gonna, or I told you, if you're gonna tell me to leave, you're gonna give me a lawful order to leave, I will leave. Absolutely, instantly. If you're gonna just request that I leave voluntarily, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna respectfully decline your request and wait until you demand me to leave or tell me I can stay here. And I'm not trying to give you a hard time, man, but what's right is right. You guys gotta stand up for what's right. You have a lot of authority and a lot of responsibility with that badge. And when you showed up here, you acknowledged that I was in the right. You knew I was right. So now to switch it all up because she showed up and you're trying to
Again, we're trying to work it
appease
out.
the property, let's just stick to the law and constitutional law. Let's just stick to that and make it very simple. Very cut and dry, very clear. And like I told the other officer, you don't have to take unlawful orders from your superiors.
No,
You really don't, and you probably shouldn't.
just give me 1 second.
Okay, I'll give you 2 seconds. They're free. Take all the time you need.
So now the knowledge is less of all that
Yes, sir.
Hello. So yes, it's a lawful order. You are being told to leave.
Okay.
If not, you will be cited with trespassing.
Can you give me a trespass in writing?
Do you want to be cited with trespassing?
I don't want to be cited, but I'd like you to give it to me in writing. Or you're just officially telling me I'm being
officially
trespassed.
telling you you're being trespassed.
And what happens if I stay?
Then you'll be cited with trespassing.
So I'll be arrested.
Arrested, cited with a ticket, either one.
Arrested, but either taken into custody or cited and released.
That's correct.
Okay. And that's the final word.
That's correct.
Okay. You have a wonderful day. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Take care, boss. And you're in agreement with him?
I was over there. I don't
He's
know.
telling me that if I don't leave,
Per
I'm going to be
sergeant,
subject to arrest.
That's correct.
Okay. If that's what the sergeant said, then
All right, gentlemen.
Okay.
Well, I wish we could have continued our good conversation.
I wish too.
Hope we meet again under better circumstances.
Okay.
And do a little homework on this after we leave. All right. Have a good day, guys.
All right, guys.
What's up, bud?
How you doing?
I'm just curious. I mean, I just want to know what you're taking pictures for. That's all.
Trying to get a picture of the flag.
Yeah.
The wind's not going.
What's so I can ask what your name is. That's all.
Sure. Do you know who that was who blared that horn in my ear?
I couldn't tell you. I actually don't know.
Ooh.
What's the question?
Oh, I was just asking him what he's taking pictures of. I'm just curious.
And just a flag. I'm trying to get it. The wind's not picking up.
Okay. Oh, like you want to catch it waving and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. You're not like taking pictures of officers' cars or anything like that, are you?
I haven't yet.
Okay.
Well, you're not allowed to. There's a public area and there's a private area. The public area is
If
up
I
there,
can
sir.
take pictures of it, I can do that if I wanted to take the pictures of the cars. I think
No,
I
you're
could.
not allowed to. It's
mean-
private property, sir.
Currently, I'm recording right now,
Okay.
and it's already got some cars.
Private property is over here. Public entrance is right there. That's where you're allowed to go and take pictures of, sir.
Okay, I've already taken pictures. I'm recording right now. That car's on there.
Well, then you're
That car's
wrong
there.
for that.
And what would be the ramifications of that?
I just think so.
What? I am too.
Okay.
I mean, she's telling me I can't take pictures from
Public
public
area.
I'm
area.
just asking what you're taking.
I understand. You came here respectfully. She is being kind of rude, okay? I understand, like, you asked me what to do. I told you what I'm doing.
Notice what happens here. The tension instantly drops when the officer focuses on conduct instead of assumptions. Under the First Amendment, photography and recording in publicly accessible areas are generally protected activities. The officer does not demand identification, does not threaten detention, and instead clarifies the boundaries of the public area. That simple acknowledgement transforms a potential conflict into a professional interaction.
And the reason why I'm asking and I'm coming to you is, like,
Exactly.
you know, like we see people taking pictures around our station and stuff, and with all that's happening with like ambushes and stuff, it kind of makes us a little nervous. So I just wanted to make sure that, like, if you're out here on the sidewalk taking pictures of the flag and stuff and traffic, whatever, that's totally cool. I don't have a problem with that.
I understand.
You're within your rights to do so. That's fine.
Exactly.
It's just
May I have your name and badge number before we continue? I'm sorry. I would like to continue with you, but I'd just like to go ahead and hear that one more time.
Officer Barker, 10271.
10271. And yours, sir?
10669.
Thank you. You've been very respectful. And yours is J. Hunt?
Officer Hunt 10078.
Thank you very much.
My thing is if you want to like take pictures of stuff up here in the public area, like she was saying, that's cool. But if you start like going back there and taking pictures of our personal cars, that's what's going to make us nervous. Okay, that's why I want to come out and talk to you.
Okay, again, I haven't been taking pictures of personal cars or anything, but again, what she's telling me is not right, you know, so she needs to understand that.
Well,
This may be the most important moment in the entire encounter. Instead of blindly defending a fellow officer, Barker separates policy concerns from constitutional rights. Courts have repeatedly recognized that government officials cannot simply create restrictions that override protected activity in public spaces. The significance here is not confrontation, it's correction. The public watches accountability happen in real time.
I've told you this.
I understand. You're being respectful, but she can't tell me what I can and cannot do from public roadway.
Okay.
You know, I understand that.
Let me handle it. I'll take care of it.
Okay. All right, name and badge number. May I have your name and badge number?
Why are you taking pictures?
May I have your name and badge number?
Someone wants to
Name and badge number, please. Thank you.
like I said, you're free to do whatever as far as like taking pictures and stuff, just as long as you stay like on the sidewalk and stuff like that. Don't drive across the street. Like I said, I don't have a problem with it. I just wanted to talk to you, see what you were up to, because like I said, about stuff making us nervous and all that kind of stuff. You understand that it kind of raises some eyebrows.
I understand. You came over here and asked me respectfully.
Yeah.
Again, if you wanted to come over earlier, I would have told you what I'm doing.
That's cool.
And again, I've been trying to get that. Damn it, I missed it.
Well, I mean, you're not going to get that win today, dude. But,
yeah, but that was a perfect opportunity to get it.
What's your first name, bud?
I'll go ahead and give you that since you've been respectful.
Sure.
My name is Russell.
Pardon me?
Russell.
Russell? Mm-hmm. You going to give me your last name?
I will not.
No? Okay.
Sorry.
You're fine. You're okay.
And that's completely fine. Again, you've been very respectful, and I really do appreciate it.
I didn't say that it wasn't fine. You're totally cool, man. Yeah, I understand. Yeah. So if you want to, you're free to do whatever. We were just having a conversation. Okay?
Yes.
Cool. All right.
Thank you very much.
Two encounters, two very different outcomes. In the first video, a respectful officer listened, corrected misinformation, and ultimately acknowledged a citizen's right to record in public. In the second, that same protected activity escalated into demands, trespass threats, an ID request, and a legal dispute that never should have happened. The lesson is simple. Rights are safest when everyone understands them. A badge does not erase the Constitution. A camera does not create reasonable suspicion. And a citizen exercising a protected right is not automatically doing something wrong. That's why these videos matter. Not because someone won, but because every interaction is an opportunity to educate, to hold government accountable, and to remind people that freedom only survives when ordinary citizens are willing to exercise it. If you've ever been asked for ID when you believed you had done nothing wrong, tell us your story in the comments. If this video taught you something new, hit like. And if you want to learn how constitutional rights play out in the real world, subscribe and join our growing community. Because at the end of the day, you don't have to stay silent. You need to know the law. In this country, freedom isn't something you ask permission to use. It's something you're expected to exercise. This is ID Refusal Cops, where knowledge defeats intimidation, where accountability begins with a camera, where your civil rights are your strongest defense. We'll see you in the next one.